Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction. This is our special All Saints Day auction, and y'all know what we do for holidays around here. We have Belle's bonus buys. So tonight, with every purchase of $5 or more, or a super chat of $5 or more, you will get a bonus buy opportunity. And you can pick from a $3 opportunity or a $5 opportunity. And then you'll have two options. You could pick either or both, even. So lots of fun for bonus buys tonight, but not everything will be over $5. We will still have all the dollar rounds. We'll still have items that are $2, $3, $4. So, but it's only the items over five that get you the bonus buy opportunities. So y'all be thinking about what type you want, because not only do you get to pick the $3 or $5 price point, but you're more than welcome to request a genre. As the night goes on, I start running out of some genres, but I do my best. And you can always request something you have seen earlier in the show that somebody else passed on, or that perhaps I have a duplicate of. And because bonus buys are kind of hard to keep up with, I have asked Melissa to come co host. Now, normally she says that nights don't work for her to co host, but she's making a special exception. She's still going to be co hosting the Sunday snack sale. But if you have been keeping up with my Discord, been keeping up with my YouTube community posts, then you know the big announcement that I'm about to make. Oh, here's Melissa. Let me add her in. Hello, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. How is everyone
So
doing?
we are great. We haven't said hellos yet. I'm still in the process of making some announcements. So, Melissa, did you see the poll that I posted where I asked people if they wanted to stick with the 2 p.m. start time for the Sunday sale, or they wanted to move it back to 3 p.m.?
Yes, I saw that.
And most of the time, polls are pretty divided. I kind of expected it to be 50-50 or 40-60, but do you know over 90% of people agreed? How rare is that? And you know what they
That
agreed
is.
on?
What's that? To make
They
it later?
Yes, not everybody, but over 92% of the votes were to move the snack sale back to 3. So I took your thoughts and feelings into consideration. I decided to do it. I messaged Haley because we plan all the thumbnails in advance. And I said, you don't have to change the thumbnail. I can wait till next. And she's like, no. I can change it real quick. And so if you've seen the thumbnail, you've noticed I've replaced the 2 p.m. with a 3 p.m. So, Melissa, we are starting tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. So, everybody, mark your calendar for it, because it was just breaking my heart that people were showing up like half an hour or an hour late and stuff. So, I thought, if I start an hour later, that way we can all be together and not be missing so many of our ballerinas and ballerinos. So, because I'm going to do what works best for y'all. Because keep in mind, I have the auction for y'all. So, that's the first announcement. Well, actually, it's the second, because explaining how bonus buys work was the first announcement. And another announcement I want to make is I felt so bad about having to cancel auctions. Well, we knew in advance that the Saturday auction was going to be canceled, because I have just decided that as long as I'm selling on Colleen's auction, it's silly to compete against her. I'm just always going to cancel my auction and book a time and go on with her. So that auction's going to stay canceled every Saturday. So y'all don't be surprised at the end of next month when it's canceled too. But what was a surprisingly the Monday auction? Now, right now, I'm trying to scramble and put together a pop up for Thursday. It's not a done deal yet. It's never a done deal until we have a time scheduled and Haley makes a thumbnail. But I've messaged with Haley. She is working on it. So we're trying to put together a pop up for Thursday. So tonight you will notice there is one category of things I won't be selling. And that category I also won't be selling on Monday. So y'all don't request stationery because if I can get this pop up put together for Thursday, it's going to be all stationery. Because I have some new pens I want to show y'all, some new journals I want to show y'all, some specific gratitude journals that are what's called a guided journal. So they tell you what to put where and how to write lists and gratitude lists and wonderful things. So I am not going to show any of that stuff that I was planning to show tonight or Monday. I'm going to save it for Thursday. So those are the announcements. Are you ready to scroll up to the top, Melissa, and say some hellos?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So first in running our chat tonight is Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles.
Hi, Rainbow. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Rainbow. And in addition to co-hosting, Melissa is going to be making the list and checking it twice. So if you need to make sure she got something, if you want to increase your quantity, if you want to add something else, you ask Melissa directly because she is in charge of that. Oh, and Rainbow right here is showing some Christian faith and that it's All Saints Day. Thank you so much for that. For those of you who are new, I got in trouble with another reseller this week about faith, but I am not shy about my Christian faith. So if you are also a believer, y'all don't be shy about it. It's absolutely fun and dandy. You know, there have been a couple of times people have come into the chat with bad news, and we've even stopped and prayed for people. So that's another reason why I didn't have a Halloween sale and am having an All Saints Day sale. But most of y'all who've been watching me aren't surprised by that at all. Next, we have Shelby. Hello, hello, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
Next, I see Craig. Hello, hello, Craig. Now, Craig is a member of our membership. In our membership, we have three levels. We have ballerina, queen ballerina, or king ballerina. And then we have the diamond level where you get jewels in that crown and he is an elite member of the diamond level. So he's a king with crowns on his head. So if you see somebody saying, "All hail King Craig," that's why. And everybody whose name is in green is a member. And you too can become a member. You just click the join button and you'll get shout outs and you get free products in every shipped box. Next,
Hi,
we've got
Craig.
Next, we've got Crochet Queen Kathy.
Hi,
Hello, Kathy.
Kathy.
I see Sweet Kitty and perhaps Mr. Terry. If Mr. Terry is watching with Kitty, they're a sweet couple.
Hi, Kitty.
And the dogs and the cats and the chickens. Sorry, can't forget all those fur babies. Okay, let's see. Scrolling on down. Who else we have? Kathy Dubrick. Hello, hello.
Hi, Kathy.
And y'all click the thumbs up while we're saying hellos. Next, we have Janice. Hello, hello, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Next, I see Chew. Hi, Chew.
Hi, Chew.
Patty. Hello, hello, Patty. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Patty.
And look, this tells us that Craig has been a member for 5 long months. Thank you so much, Craig. We have somebody new here. Now, let me tell y'all who it is and how you say her name. Her name is pronounced Nana. Now, she bought from me at another auction, so I asked her if she wanted to come see what my auction is like. So she is one of those people who has a theme song, Melissa. You know what her theme song is? Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so that's Nana. Y'all all say hello to Nana. Y'all sing her little theme song every time you say hello to her. I love people that come with a theme song. So, hi
Hi,
Nana.
Nana.
Thanks so much for coming here. So, everybody, welcome Nana. And there's no pressure to buy anything. Just get to know people, chat, be social, see if you like people. But you'll see everybody is super friendly, and we just call everybody by their screen name or what they ask to be called. So every now and then you'll see me call somebody something different. It's only because they asked to be called that. So, like Crochet Queen Kathy goes by CQ Kathy just because it is quicker to write out. And we also have Kathy Dubrick, if that makes sense. Oh, and look, and Kitty has been a member for 3 months.
Yay.
Okay, I think I've gotten through the hellos. So let me say the obligatory stuff before we get started with the $1 round. So, if you've never bought anything before and you think you might possibly want to bid on something, then send a registration email to me. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send the invoice and where to send the items you win. Once you've done that, you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in the numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice, because you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything you bid on. All sales are final. The only time you can retract is during an auction. All items are as is and where is. The methods of payment that I accept are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees, and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But I also accept PayPal because PayPal is how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and Venmo. Let me younger than that. Well, even people younger than that have heard of oldies music. So I personally love oldies music. So, and also, I'm going to tell y'all a quick little story. I was growing up, there was a TV trivia game. I want to say it was maybe on MTV back when MTV had fun shows like where they lived in the house and where they went on road trips. Anyway, I want to say the trivia show was called Remote Control. But anyway, they would answer these trivia questions. I remember being a little girl, sat in these recliners, and when they were kicked off, they would play that na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. I didn't say the goodbye part because I don't want Nana to goodbye. I want her to stay, stay, stay. But anyway, they would play that song when people didn't have enough points and had to leave that round. So that's how I know it. Real world, yes. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Patty. I knew somebody would know because that was the year that my parents got cable, and I all of a sudden found Real World and found Road Rules, and it's like, oh, I've been missing all this on cable. So My parents wouldn't let me watch a whole bunch, but I would sneak watch those shows. I wasn't ever interested in the music videos because that wasn't allowed at our home. But once I said, "Oh, it's just a show about real people and they're just living their real life," and so it's funny what you can talk parents into um, looking back at it. Oh, and Nana singing. See, I burst into song all the time, and I love it when y'all are secretly singing with me. So, very few people have a theme song. There's a lady named Mona who doesn't usually come to my channel, but she has a theme song, and a couple other people have a theme song. So, anytime somebody with a theme song comes in, you're always going to get welcomed with your screen name and your theme song. Okay, where was I? I accept Zelle and PayPal. I think that's what I said. And my method of shipping is Pirate Ship. And Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those deeply discounted rates are based on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel name is Southern Belle NOLA for New Orleans, Louisiana. Oh, yay! Terry sings with you. Oh, I love that. Hi, Mr. Terry. And Kitty, you should get to know Nana because y'all are in the same. I'm not going to name your state, even though, telling somebody's state wouldn't really be doxing them because states are huge. But I love when y'all realize that y'all are close. Like Melissa and Patty realized they were close. So that's always super fun for me. Rainbow and Carla realized they used to live close. They don't now, but they used to. Okay, and Melissa is, well, there she is. No, she isn't. There she is. Come on, you can do it. There she is. Okay, so I think I got all the obligatory stuff out of the way. So y'all click the thumbs up. Make sure you are on live chat or all chat if you're on a phone, not that top chat, because that top chat will deceive you into thinking your chat's at the top, and you might not really be the chat at the top. Make sure your little red line is pulled all the way forward and press that share button. And share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Instagram, your Facebook, all your Discords, including mine. And any of your other social media, because I could use the help to get a few more subscribers and a few more viewers. That's true. That's true, Nana. Okay, so we're going to start with a fun $1 round that we call Bargain Bonanza. So in this round, every starts at just a $1 starting bid. So you'll see I've divided it up in grids because my mods, for some reason, like that. So I try to do what they like when I can. It helps them keep track of who wants which one. I'm sure they wish that there was some kind of grid like that when we do pens. Okay, so these are all cute little charms. Some of them have multiples, some of them do not. So if you enjoy charms for charm bracelets, some of you might need two of a particular one if you're an earring maker. Well, you have to remember, I have everybody's address. So therefore, I kind of sort of know who's in the north, who's in the south, who's in the middle, but I'm not going to give any of that away. Apparently, Kitty's going to give that away, but Nana, don't give your location away. So, but Kitty just wants you to know. And then you can calculate how many hundreds of miles it is. Y'all aren't in the same exact place. You totally aren't. Okay, so looking for $1 starting bid. And for those who are new to my channel, my bidding increments are super low, 25 cents. So if you can't decide if you want to bid it up or not, just search that couch cushion for a measly quarter or go take a little look in the washing machine or the dryer. Okay, apparently Nana feels comfortable in giving a general area, so 6 hours south. Okay, thank you so much for that openness. I appreciate it. See, already you are fitting in so well here. We're like a little Southern Belle family of ballerinas and ballerinos. All right, so looking for $1 starting bid. And these are all metal. Some of these have enamel on them. I do want to let you know that I is bronze. It's looking a little black on the screen, but it was bronze. Oh, Kitty is the sweetest ever. Okay, Craig is in for one. We're looking for $1.25. Jocelyn, Josisi. I'm so
Hi,
glad you.
Jocelyn.
And Jocelyn, we have somebody new. We've got Nana here. So meet Nana. Nana, Nana. Hey, hey, hey. That's our theme song. Okay. We've got $1 from Craig, looking for 125. Oh, look, my Southern hospitality comes from Arkansas. Janice, you still here? I might have moved to the West Coast, but Arkansas is my love. Janice, paging Janice. Oh. Well, the reason we know Janice is in Arkansas is sometimes YouTube will show us all by our email names, and she's got that in her email name. But if we lost her, I'll have to connect y'all. Although she's still in Arkansas, but she is a sweetie pie too. And meanwhile, Rainbow is counting this down for me. We are at fair warning. And just so anybody new knows, we do not have sniping here. So if somebody comes in at the last minute, we just continue the bid until everybody is bidded up or is out. That's part of our Southern hospitality here. So now I know why Nana feels so at home because she's Southern. Melissa? Melissa doesn't know what to say. She's like, of course, Mel found a Southern person. Although I think of y'all as all Southern at heart. Melissa may be up in New York City, but all the time when we're talking, I'm like, you seem so Southern at heart. I tell her that all the time. And I mean that as a compliment, of course. All
That's
right,
because
we are. Go ahead.
that's because I'm in the country.
Okay. All right, we are sold to Craig. So, Craig, what we need you to do is tell us which one are ones, the times symbol, so we know how many you want. And then when you're done picking all your choices, write the word done for us. And Melissa, you're going to write it all down, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Craig, tell Melissa what you'd like and what quantities, because Melissa's ready. The first sale of the night. Everybody congratulate Craig on his purchase. And yes, even on $1 purchases, we still congratulate everybody because that's the kind of fun, welcoming channel we are. Where else do we get
Congratulations, Craig.
congratulations on just a dollar purchase? I mean, how many places can you even find dollar purchases, but get fun and congratulations? But there is never any pressure to bid here. Y'all just chat it up, have fun, be social. But it is more affordable than QVC and HSN, right, Melissa?
Oh, definitely.
I wonder what he'll pick. So, as a review, let me see if I can get y'all a close up. We've got headphones in yellow and black. We've got some music notes in 4 colors. We've got an umbrella, Ella, We've got a cute little bee. We have two butterflies with little stones in the center. We have dragonflies in several colors. And look how the jump ring is. Oh, it's going to hang at an angle. Isn't that the cutest? And then we've got a couple of butterflies, and they hang straight because you'll see the little ring is in the center. So those are the choices. Okay, if you'll talk me through Craig's choices, and some of them you may have to help me with quantity. Oh, wait, they're
Okay.
all the music notes, right? He wants
Yep.
all four
All
music
the
notes,
music notes.
and they're all one and done, so we
Yeah.
don't need quantities. That makes it simple. He chose something that was a one and done. Oh, wouldn't just the four of those together on a charm bracelet be gorgeous for somebody playing an instrument, conducting music in a band?
Your music teacher.
Yes. Okay. Anybody else for second choice? The bidding didn't get bid up, so it's still just $1. Anybody else before I scrape it to the side? All right, last call on these then. Trying to account for lag because once I move these to the side, Melissa kind of has to take a blind order. Well, she's not blind. She knows, she figures out what's where.
Patty would like J. Just one.
Okay, let's see. J is the B, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here is a J. I do have multiples. Now, I think these would be such cute earrings. I'm just saying. Not for me because I can only wear clip on, but I could just see these dangling from somebody's earlobe. Couldn't you?
Oh, definitely. They're cute.
Okay. Anybody else? I'm about to move these to the side. But Melissa can always go back and do some kind of posthumous thing to figure out what was where and still get you your orders. Because if I own the merchandise, you can buy it, right, Melissa? Oh.
Yes, that's right.
And I see we have 17 people watching. Y'all click the thumbs up. I had a few thumbs already. So if 17 people click the thumbs, and I think I had 3 before we went live, that should be a 20. You'll help a bell out. All right, gonna move these to the side. Now, if you notice this grid had 3 rows, I'm going to bring out a bigger grid, and you'll notice it's different. So this grid is bigger because the pendants are bigger, and these are going to be $2 for choice. Oh, a journal dangle. You know, when we started planning this pop up for the stationery, I never thought about maybe including dangles for all the journals and pens we're going to show. We might need to have some kind of meeting where you educate me on what a dangle is, and you might have to show me some pictures. Okay, next I have some pretty crosses, and these crosses have a little gemstone in them. Look how sweet. So these are going to be $2 for choice. So that one has a light blue stone. This one has a blush pink stone. This one has a red stone. This one has purple. This one is green. Looking for $2. Let's Do I have any other colors? Some of these I have duplicates. Okay, let me put a couple others on. Let's see, I need 5 others to fill it up. Okay, let's see what else I have. See if I can choose something totally different. All right, this next one is going to be bronze, and it's a key. Could be a key to your heart, could be a key to something else. Has kind of an antique look. Oh, you know what I just noticed? That part looks like hearts. Okay, so it's a little bit big, but I'm still going to stick it here anyway. All right, let's see what else I can add.
I'm right here, Kitty. I'm co-hosting tonight.
Here, well, let me make her big for just a second while I get these other ones out. There's that. And Melissa, tell everybody who's in the picture with you and how you came to be with Bob.
This is another stray who decided that our house was the better place to be than outside. So we haven't named him yet. We haven't come up with a name. So I was hoping that maybe people could give me a name. Maybe there's
Ooh,
one out there that I would like.
mm, that would be a great thing. When we have an
And you,
intermission, so I can go to the bathroom,
yeah,
why don't you let them flood the chat with names and then maybe you can pick live? How does that sound?
okay, that sounds
Okay.
great. And he's a boy, by the way.
Oh, a boy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here is the next one. It once again is a little bit big. Oh, let me, but I'm going to stick it on anyway. All right. Let's see. What else can I put out there? All right. Next, I don't know if we have any Francophiles, but I've got a Eiffel Tower. We'll put that on C. Here is a cat sitting in a moon, and this one has a special type of veil on it already, kind of sideways. I'll put that one on B. And then last but not least, I have this one that's a special filigree. It probably shouldn't be $2. Once again, it's already got the veil on it. Just look how pretty this filigree is, and it's double-sided. I'm going to put that on A. All right, so there are the choices for $2. So some have multiples, some do not.
Oh, I love you too, Katie.
Oh, looks like her Nico. Well, we might have to think about that because then when we say Nico, we'd know that everybody had a Nico, that all Nicos were cats, and all Nicos were the black with the white cats. Oh, Bandit. Okay. Apparently, people are still thinking about names. Clark. Okay. Ozzy. You making a list for later so that when I need to run to the bathroom, you can review these. So
Oh,
we've got
yeah.
Miko, the Bandit, Clark, and meanwhile, Craig's in for two because it is still an auction. Sometimes
Yes.
we get to having such fun just talking. I kind of forget because, I love a good conversation. And Melissa is great at coming up with stories and histories and topics of conversation. I adore that about her. But every now and then it's nice to actually sell something so I can pay some bills. I know, I'm just teasing. Okay, so Craig's in for two. We're looking for 225. Any other interest in these? I'm thinking that those crosses might be beautiful bookmarks. I don't know if any of y'all have the ability to make bookmarks, but or perhaps somebody you love has that birthstone. But it won't all be jewelry tonight. When y'all get bored, you let me know and we will change to something else. And y'all remember at the top of every hour, we have another $1 round. Oh, Kitty's got three more choices for you. Okay, so meanwhile, you work with the choices, and I'm going to work with Rainbow on figuring out who wants what. Okay, so congratulations to Craig. Everybody, congratulate our King Ballerino. He is the high bidder at two. Let's see which one or ones and how many.
He would like D, the harp, and E, the key, one each.
Okay, here is a harp. This might be great for a Christmas ornament. What do you think, Melissa? I wasn't
I
even
sure
thinking
would.
that at the time, but or maybe somebody makes angels or angel figurines. How great to just add on or sew on a little harp. And these are both
Mhm.
bronze, not gold, not silver, bronze. Okay, so this one and this one are going to Mr. Craig. Thank you so much. We'll put these in a little bag so we can keep them straight. All right, let's see who else wants to get in on some of these.
Belle,
Hello, Tony.
I would like H,
Okay, with the
the
red
cross with the
stone.
red. Yeah.
All right, just one.
Just one.
Okay.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Did you say hi to Connie? Connie also snuck in.
Oh, hi, Connie.
All right, this one's going to Melissa. Aw, the key to your heart. I think Terry's had that for a little while now. I mean, like decades and decades. Oh, I'm so glad y'all are so happy. Okay, anybody else? Just looking for $2. $2. And Jen and Connie and everybody else, y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up for me. That's a free and easy way you can support my channel. All right, anybody else? Okay, last call on this one. I'm about to scrape these to the side. But if for some reason you tune in late or miss them, Melissa can still figure out which ones you wanted. Then after this, I'd like to show one that I don't believe I've ever shown before. I just received these. Okay, move this to the side. Well, actually, I'm going to need this again. So let me put it back here. Okay, these are going to be $3 starting. All right, now all of these are gemstones. All of these are gemstones. So I'm not sure if this is opalite or moonstone, but you will see these are carved angels. And each of these I only have one of. So they are beautiful carved angels. So that's the first one. Here is the second one. I think in the opaque stones, you can probably see the carving better. And they've already got the bales on them. These are going to be $3 for choice. Okay, here's the next one. Some H. Now this one looks green from the front, but you'll see these colors of red on the back. So it's either going to be zoisite or epidote. I'm guessing zoisite. But that's one of those signs of real stones where they're not going to be exactly the same on the front and the back because stones have colorations and striations running through them. So here's the next one. This one on F. Here's the next one. This one on E. And I'm not going to have enough to fill up the board. So there's going to be a few empty spaces on this board. And that one's obsidian. Oh, and here's the last one. I think this one's probably sodalite. Okay, looking for $3 for these beautiful carved gemstones with bales.
So, what is E and J? Are they either one of them rose quartz? Because I really can't tell on the picture.
No. If I had to
No.
guess,
Okay.
I would guess that E is aventurine. And if I had to guess about, did you say I? I would guess it was either a lemon quartz or maybe a
Oh,
really light shade of citrine. There
okay.
are no pink ones. There are
Thank you.
no pink ones. Sorry. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I always want to be honest. Yes, that's right. Don't forget time change. But the most important change of time we're making for anybody who tuned in late is the Sunday snack sale is going to start at 3 instead of 2. So that also will give you extra time, right, Melissa? Because Melissa is also going to co host my Sunday snack sale.
Yep.
Okay, any interest in these before we go to something just totally different? These are actual gemstones. They have a heft to them, and they also have that sound that is so different when you touch them against each other. You can just tell right away. Oh, Patty's in for 3. Okay, thank you. Now we're looking for 3.25 because my bidding increments are 25 cents. And y'all remember when we get to some items that are $5 or more, tonight we will be having Belle's bonus buys. So with any purchase of an item that sells for $5 or more, you'll get an opportunity for a bonus buy. But as you can see, not everything is going to be $5 or more. I'm still going to have lots of things that are under $5 like I usually do. Oh, and I also have a few Dolly Parton things if anybody's interested in Dolly. I'll also have some brooches tonight, some bracelets, purses, wallets, but I won't have any stationery because we're saving stationery for Thursday. We're trying to organize a pop up auction. Thank you so much, Connie. Okay, so we are sold to Patty. Everybody congratulate Patty. Let's see which one or ones Patty wants. Everyone is a one and done. There are no duplicates. I'll be honest, I bought these on accident. I actually paid three for these. I thought they were going to be huge, and they weren't. So I'm actually selling these off at my own cost. So many times it's hard to know how big or small things are going to be. Um, and sometimes the centimeters to inches are not always correctly figured. So it's my own fault. So I'm just trying to sell these off for what I paid. Okay, she's going to take J. Great choice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, anybody else? So, needless to say, once these get sold off, I am not buying them again. All right, anybody else? So glad you're here, Jennifer. Last call on these carved angel natural stone pendants. Oh, I think H is a Dalmatian Jasper. Good eye, Nana. Good eye. Okay, last call on these. I'm gonna bag these up and I'll save them for another day. Might be better closer to angel to Christmas when people are thinking a little bit more about angels. Although I'm the kind of person because of my faith who uses angels all year long, and my late mother used to collect angels. Okay, let me clear away this jewelry, and we'll do something totally different. Okay, $10 for choice rainbow for an entire fragrance set. Okay, move my camera back. Now, a lot of times when people sell fragrances, they just say, hey, it's probably smell good. Um, just buy it. I buy this particular line because there's a description of the fragrance on the back. I don't know how in the world people decide if they want a fragrance if they don't know what it smells like. So these are going to be $10 for choice. Let me show you everything that it comes with. It comes with a shower gel, a fragrance mist, a hand cream, and a body lotion. So one set with all four pieces. I'm going to have three fragrance options. So this one we're going to call Wild Earth. So what does Wild Earth smell like? Bold and subtle top notes of sweet Anjou pear, crisp green apple, um, exude the fresh trail of nature. The gentle potency of cardamom and ginger create a spicy middle note that's tempered with wild mahogany wood. So that's this first one. Oops, I think I have a glare. All right, I think it's better without the light. Oops, I forgot to take down my sign from when I was on a different auction so that people could identify me. Okay, here is the next option. This one's called Solar Amber. And once again, it has the shower gel, the fragrance mist, the hand cream, and the body lotion. But what does it smell like, you ask? A bright citrus top notes of lemon, grapefruit, lime cultivate a vibrant blend of zest. The spice of black pepper and fresh cardamom warm the scent to balance its radiant energy. And the last option is citrus sparkle. And I only have one citrus sparkle. And it says, oh, white on, let me see if I can add more light. Come on. Well, a burst of citrus greets the fizzy essence of the sparkling champagne. The tang of zesty middle notes of sugared tangerine and orange juice, accompanied by the soothing sweetness of sandalwood, musks, and vanilla. So those are the three choices. Oh, it looks like we've had a ton of comments. Okay, let me scroll up and catch up on what I'm going. Oh, Patty has a great testimonial. She says bells and the little journals were part of my trick or treat gift bags, and they were very popular. The Spider-Man were a hot commodity. Oh, maybe you need more Spider-Man. I went through all 140 bags. Wow, that is so generous, isn't it, Melissa? 140 bags.
That sure is.
Woo-wee.
Wow. Hi,
Okay.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Did Lisa come in? I don't see Lisa. Where's Lisa? Oh, there she is. Lisa popping in to say hi. Oh, she's like number 20. Okay, we can start working on getting to 30 now that we have 20. Yay. And for those of y'all that don't know, Lisa used to co-host the show about a year or so ago. And she's got her own channel of family-friendly adventures with her loving husband and her cute little daughter, Evelyn. Okay, looking for $10 for any of these fragrance sets. Choices. I read you what they all smelled like, so you don't have to buy blind. Any interest before we pass on these? Okay,
Hi,
last.
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. I thought we said hi to Jennifer. Okay.
I thought so too, but she said hi to me, so I didn't know if I forgot.
Okay. All right. We're going to pass on these. Next, I have something called a bead tray. This is going to be $3 starting bid. So if you're thinking about making some neck bracelets, This is going to help you cut out and lay it out in the right spot. Also, some places to store extras so that they're not rolling off of your table or your tray. So $3 starting bid on this one. This could be a fun way for you to make some Christmas gifts or maybe some kind of Christmas ornament. Maybe you make beaded bookmarks.
Yes, they are, Kitty. I'd be lost without mine. Be chasing beads everywhere.
Yep, that's Melissa. See, here she is. And in a couple of hours, she is going to take over for a minute so I can have a bathroom break. And she's going to let everybody name the cat that adopted her family. Okay, well, if there's no interest on this, we will pass. Anybody like Dolly Parton? Anybody like country music? Was anybody raised on Dolly? I've got this beautiful tray. This is a huge tray. I'm going to get my ruler out in a minute. And it says raised on Dolly. And it's got a sweet little butterfly and all of these flowers. But the flowers are actually in the shape of a guitar. So I'm going to start this out at $7. $7. Let me get my ruler here so you can see that even the center is bigger than my 12 inches. Going this way, oh, well, this way it's about 12 inches, maybe 11 and a half. Oop, oop. There we go. Imagine all the things you could put on this. It would be so gorgeous on a coffee table. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kitty. You picked one of the very few Dolly Parton songs I actually know. Most of them I don't know because I have to confess I'm not really a country music fan. Sometimes people think that all Southerners are country music fans, but I'm a person who mostly listens to praise and worship or hymns or Christian music. Oh, she'll tell you more of the story, Nana, of how he came to adopt she and her family. I'm not sure if it's so much snuck in, but we will talk about that when it's Melissa's turn. Okay, any interest on this trade? No Dolly fan? Okay, we're going to pass on this too then. All right, well, I see it's top of the hour. So, Melissa, tell everybody what that means.
It's time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza, where everything starts at $1.
Okay, so let's see some choices. The first choice is this wooden welcome sign. Here's the back. It's got a jute rope hanger. Also, it has some beautiful flowers and birds. That's going to be the first opportunity. Second opportunity is going to be a pumpkin spice scented broom. Great way to scent your home without having to plug in an air freshener. Next, I've got a sealed headband. Look at that pretty design on it. So that's going to be tuna tea. Here's a cute little star. It's on an alligator clip for the hair for your little superstar, or you could use it for some patriotic holidays. Next, I've got some bubbles. Now, the way I send anything with liquids is I put it inside a Ziploc baggie, but so far it's been working out fun. Okay, you're going to have to go down here so this one can go back here. All right, let's see what else I have. Okay, next I have this little container. Let me show you how these work. I don't know if y'all have seen these. These are called a hinged container. Most of the time when you open a container, it comes off. But if you're working with delicate beading, you don't want the whole thing to come off. So it has a hinge right here. You see the little hinge? And so you only open it this far, and then you take out your little beads, and then you close it. So you never have to take the top completely off. So there's no chance of the beads just flying all over when you try to open the top. So I think that is terrific. Okay, anybody in for $1? $1. Oh, good night, Connie. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for clicking the thumbs up to support me. I appreciate it.
Good night, Connie.
Oh, Kitty puts little cheese slices in that container. Okay. Oh, Patty apparently heard my announcement about having a special pop up for stationery on Thursday. So she's teasing me about not having any stationery tonight or on Monday. I deserve that.
Jan-
I deserve that. You just
Janice, the
wait till
blue
I bring
bottle.
out the last Spider Man pins. Oh, the
Janice,
blue is bubbles. The blue is bubbles. Y'all knew it wasn't some food or drink because otherwise it would be when, Melissa?
tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
That's right. Okay, last call. I know you're teasing. You only tease the people you like, so I love that we're close enough that you can out tease me. All right, well, I guess I'll have to try to do better next hour if nobody thinks that these are
Oh,
worth it.
hold on, hold on. Wait, wait,
Okay.
wait. We have Janice in
Oh,
for one.
okay. Oh, and Janice, I was calling to you earlier because Nana was telling about growing up in Arkansas and that she's still Southern at heart. And I'm like, Janice, Janice, where is Janice? Because anytime I hear Arkansas, I'm like, Janice. But you must have stepped away for a minute. So, once again, the choices are maybe I have too much light. A welcome sign, a pumpkin spice scented little broom, great for a coat cloth. Bubbles, a hinged clear container. I have just one of the headbands, and I love that these headbands have the little teeth in them because that keeps them from slipping in your hair. And then I have this star hair accessory, which has the alligator clip on the back. But I think that there are probably ways that you could use these on a wreath or as a bookmark or something else, probably. And we are sold to Janice. Everybody congratulate Janice.
Congratulations, Janice.
I wonder which one she'll pick and what quantities. The only ones that I have multiples of are the bubbles and the hinged container. Everything else is a one and done.
Kitty said she keeps cheese in her that container.
That makes sense if you have like the individual slices, or maybe you put little cubes. I have whenever I run to the kitchen and I think, oh, I'm just going to cube up some cheese and grab some pepperoni, and that's going to be like my charcuterie while I'm watching an auction. It always takes me so long to get the package open and get out the cutting board. It really makes sense to cut all your cheese into cubes ahead of time and then just put it in a container. Then you can grab it when you're watching your favorite TV show or auction, preferably a
Mhm.
bargain by Bell.
Janice wants the headband.
Okay, we are sold, sold, sold. Thank you so much. Anybody else? I also use one of these for my licorice bits and my gummy bears. Rather than trying to somehow close the container and get it all airtight, it's easier just to dump the few that are left in one of these boxes.
Rainbow would like the star.
Okay, sold, sold, sold. Thank you, Rainbow. And put that down as a zero. That will be my gift to Rainbow for modding.
Okay. Welcome back, Shelby.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. There's another oldie. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. Last call. All right, let's get back to the auction. We'll have another $1 round at the top of the next hour. Okay, next $8 for choice. I want to show y'all some beautiful new wallets. Really, these are wristlets. I misspoke when I called them wallets. Okay, so here's the wristlet part. Here's what's left of the tag. Here is the zipper pull. And look at the beautiful quilted material on these. And they've got some beautiful, delicate flowers in pinks and peaches. And both sides look exactly alike. The stitching is just perfect on these. And let me open it. And boom, look how big and wide it is. You'll see there's room back here, tons of slots, room in here for your cash, for your receipts. Here's more room, more room. Here's the little zipper for your coins. I know they may not be using pennies anymore, but we still have other coins. After all, you have to put some kind of coin in the cart at Aldi in order to even get a cart. So there's the first option, and we're going to call that the floral option. Here is the second option. And this one, you'll see it's got some geometrics. It's got some lines. It's got some chevrons. Very geometric. And it is black, white, and turquoise blue. And here is the wristlet to it. Here's the zipper. They're made by the same company, so they look just the same. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Here is the zipper compartment. So brand new, but the quilting and the material on these is so pristine. Okay, so looking for just $8 for choice. And I want to show y'all a fun little thing that I do anytime I'm wearing a sweater or with my wristlets or my wallets. Not saying y'all have to do this, I just think it's pretty. If you notice, there is always a little hole at the end. I will take these little clips. These are pretty pendants. One side is just gold, one side is bejeweled, and I think it's pretty to just clip it on. Let me see if I can do that. Sorry, my arms don't reach long enough to do it on camera. Let me see if I can clip it on.
Hello,
So,
Lady Braven.
hey, Lady Braven. So here's what it looks like when it's clipped on. So I do sell these for just $3 additional purchase, but I think this just looks so pretty hanging from my pullovers, my zip overs, or my wallets or purses. So, all right, let me
We have
take it out.
Patty in for 8.
Okay, wonderful. So just wanted to show you that option in case you're one of those people who likes to gild the lily. But also sometimes, you just don't want to take your whole purse. Sometimes I will just wallet and drive through fast food or just grab my wallet and go to a garage sale rather than take my whole big purse. Oh, and because this purchase would be over $5, tell them what happens next.
You are eligible for a bonus buy. Just let us know a $3 or a $5 bonus buy. You're not.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't have to purchase it if you want. You can just accept it or decline.
Exactly. Okay, let's see if Patty is interested in floral or geometric. And I do have multiples. Is
And
she taking
Patty's going to
five?
go for 5. Yes.
I'm sorry, which wallet and what quantity of wallets?
She didn't say yet.
Oh, okay. She, I guess, was planning ahead for the bonus spy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I wonder what category she might like. Maybe she'll say it. Otherwise, I'll just surprise her. Oh, Rainbow says a wristlet is all she uses. Okay. And after Patty decides floral versus geometric and the quantity she wants, then we'll open it up to the chat to see if anybody else wants to get in on these beautiful quilted fabric wristlets. Okay, let me put this on the screen, Melissa, so that you can write this down under this. You ready? Patty
Hmm.
says, I would like to gift one to each of the two winners of a game I want to play. Okay, is that a game you're playing on my channel? Like an impromptu game right now? Or is this a game that you have scheduled on your channel? Wait, does Patty have a channel? Or some other channel? We might need some more information. What do you think, Melissa?
Yeah, I
But
think so.
we are glad to tell you the prizes for your game, aren't we, Melissa?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
supply prizes for other people. Sometimes when y'all are buying things from other sellers, it originally came from me, but I can't shout out in the chat. That came from me. That came from me because that might embarrass the sellers. In fact, it was so funny. The other night, somebody was buying these really pretty napkin rings, and she ran out. And somebody else wanted them in the chat, and it was everything I could do not say, contact me. She got them from me. I have duplicates right now. I can help you. But, I couldn't do that. That would have embarrassed the lady who was selling them. And I was so glad she bought them from me, and she thought they were fancy enough to sell. So, oh, right now. Okay, Melissa, help me out with how this works. Did y'all plan this ahead of time? Y'all tell
No.
me what I need to do so that we can play Patty's game. And Patty apparently is going to generously supply these as prizes. Okay, Patty, next time, a little email so I have a heads up, but I'm willing to play along.
Okay,
Okay,
she said, my birthday is between May 1st and November 30th. Two people who come closest to guessing the date gets a wristlet.
woohoo! All right, Melissa, I need you to put your device down and go play because even mods get to play. I know she's going to say even mods get to play. Rainbow, don't be shy. Even mods get to play. So you grab your device, get in the chat because she can't type from um, the restream. So I'm going to kick you out temporarily so you can play. There we go. All right, so y'all start the guessing. Good luck to everybody. And mods, y'all start guessing too. Well, this is super fun and very unexpected and very generous. Now, the next time I'm having an anniversary and I'm looking for games and giveaways, now I know who I'm going. Okay, they're starting to pour we're in mods, I want y'all to play along too. Okay, so Nana is guessing the 19th. Kit is guessing March 15th, but she must not have realized it has to be between May and November. So sometime in May, June, July, August, September, October, or November. So Nana, I think we need a month. And Kitty, we need a day and a month after May. Okay, I should have asked how it should be phrased. So I'm going to put this on the screen so everybody knows month and day. So she didn't say only one guess per person. So I'm guessing she's going to let people guess as often and as much and as fast and furious as we can. Melissa, go play along. I'm not bringing you up until you go play. So, because I want you and Rainbow to play too and show the audience how it's done. Melissa keeps clicking in. No, no, no. And now you've clicked in twice. So when I want to bring you up, I'm not going to know which one is the right one. Okay, so Rainbow is saying August 21st. Melissa is guessing November 22nd. Nana is guessing the 26th, but she needs a month with that, Nana. So put a month, pretty please, and the day. Oh, Lucy wants me to show the inside of the wallets. Yes, I'll be glad to do that while we're guessing on Patty's fun game. Patty has bought these beautiful wristlets as prizes for the game she spontaneously invented. So there's room here, there's all these slots, more room here, Lucy. There is the coin slot right here. And then on this side, more slots and another slot here. And the inside of both of them are the same. They're both brand new with tags. Okay, let me keep scrolling through the answers. Katie Marie, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Kitty is guessing August 21st. Oops, I think I might have called Kitty Lucy. I don't know why I did that. This is why I need a co-host in life. Sorry about that. We've got August 23rd. 30 seconds left. October 7th. May 25th. I'm out confused. You just need a month and a day. That's all the rules said is a month and a day. We've got May 12th, July 4th, September 20th, November 11th, July 4th, November 1st. No, not a day in March. The rules, I believe, said it had to be after May and before December. So Patty says 5, 4, 3, 2. And all done. Carrie Z, hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Patty says the answer is August 2nd. So she believes the two people closest in their guesses are Kitty and Rainbow. Okay, so we will let Kitty and Rainbow pick which wallet they would like as their prizes. And each already have a box on their way, so I can just add it to the things that are already being mailed to them. Easy peasy. So, y'all thank Patty for this fun, spontaneous game and supporting my channel by buying these gifts to give out to y'all. Let me know which you want. I do have multiples of each. So if y'all want the same one or a different one, you can. If you need to see it close up, once again, here is the beautiful fabric quilting on it. Lovely stitching on it. Here's the black one. All right, let me add Melissa back in. Melissa, thank you for playing with everybody. I appreciate that. So sweet.
Congratulations, guys.
Sorry to kick you out to make you play.
That was so sweet of you, Patty.
Okay, let me scroll back down and see who picked what, unless you've already seen it. I thought it was super fun. Oh, thanks for coming up with a fun game. I'm so small of a channel, I usually don't try to think up games, but now if even Patty can think up a game in the chat, it makes me feel like I need to think of some games. Okay, and let's see. Rainbow's going to go with the floral one. Okay, here's the floral one for Rainbow. And did Kitty decide which one?
Not yet. Yes,
Okay, well,
Patty. She put me in a timeout.
timeout. Timeouts are 5 minutes, and technically, I don't have a wrench. You can only do that when you have a wrench. And Melissa has a wrench. I don't think a wrench can do that to another wrench. Okay, last call on these. And since Patty bought 2 of these, she's going to get 2 bonus buy opportunities. Okay, did you write down the one that Kitty picked as her prize?
She didn't pick one. Oh, there we go. The striped one. Okay.
Okay. Here's a striped one. And did anybody else want get in on this incredible deal? Anybody else? Okay. Now, Patty's going to get 2 bonus buy opportunities. I believe she said the first one should be at the $5 price point. And let's see what we can offer her. Did she have any suggestions? Or I think I should surprise. Oh, right. Maybe something seasonal, you think? Okay. I had been selling these for $10, and I think at one point I lowered these to 8. I'm going to offer this as a $5 bonus buy. Wouldn't this be beautiful on a Thanksgiving table? It's ceramic, and it has a handle to it. So this is going to be the first opportunity for Patty. It certainly will, Kitty. It certainly will. It may not be that brand, but it is very similar to that brand. Okay, and let's see. For a totally different choice, let's see. How about what?
I believe she wants the lantern, Belle.
Okay, I've got to show both because what she
Okay.
doesn't pick will go to somebody else. Plus, she might say both. Okay, so this other one, it's new in the package. It is a purse also. It's an all-weather type purse, and it has butterflies on it. And I love that it has these pull tabs. Although y'all know me, I would probably replace the pull tabs with one of those jewelry pull tabs. And here's the inside. Here's top. Now, I do have multiples of the lantern. So even if Patty picks the lantern, it can still be picked by other people tonight. And this is a long cross body. All right, so here are the two choices. All right, so here's the two choices. Okay, and then for her other bonus buy opportunity, did she pick 3 or 5 for that one?
She didn't say yet.
Okay. Now, Nana, the way this works is on a Bell's bonus buy night, which is tonight. It only happens on holidays. When people buy a $5 item or more, they get a bonus buy opportunity, which means an item that I sell for $10 or $8, I'll reduce to just 5. Or an item I sell for 5, I'll reduce to just 3. So we don't do it very often, but sometimes we do. And it's one of those things we do for holidays. So, because I'm such a bargain channel, not very often do items sell for over $5. So I usually have extras. Okay,
Oh,
next she's gonna go for $3. So this one is going to Patty. I bought a case of these, so I have 6. So I have 5 remaining. If anybody else wants to choose this throughout the night as their bonus buy opportunity. Okay, $3. Let's see what we can offer her. Okay, the first offer is going to be this Mary Englebright. It is a stand up photo album. And you'll see it has a beautiful Bible verse. It says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Joshua 24:15. And, oh, it's All Saints Day. But thank you, Nana. And here, look how many photos will fit in here. So this is going to be the first opportunity. Mary Englebright with a beautiful Bible verse. Or your second opportunity is going to be okay. I was selling these for 5. I'm going to reduce these to 3. These are Disney Frozen 2 beautiful, sparkly, glittery sequined bows. They're on these little alligator clips. So I'm going to reduce these to 3. And with any of these bonus opportunities, you can take one, you can take both, you can take neither. There's never any pressure. Oh, Kitty likes the lantern. It's one of those things I think that you can really use in August, September, October, November. You're going to get months and months and months of use out of it. It's not limited to one holiday, it's like a whole season of the year. Choose one, please. Wait, what are we choosing? Oh, how
she
cute are
said
the little.
choice one. choice one. She
Oh,
wants the photo
choice
album.
one. Okay, wonderful choice. It's going to you. I have one more of these if somebody wants to choose it later in the night. Okay, let's get back to our auction now. And anything that's passed on, you can choose when it's your turn. All right, next, I have probably the biggest item of the night. Let's see if I can get back so that you can see it all. All right, it's going to be hard to show it all to you, but I'm going to try. This is going to be $15. Now, I don't normally have things this expensive. However, I bought a big case of Dolly Parton stuff. I know some of y'all are saying, wait, how is that Dolly Parton? Believe it or not, it is made by Dolly. So here's the bottom, here's the top. $15. It's a two-tier galvanized stand. Oh, and look on the back. She signed it, and there is a butterfly. If you need the dimensions of this, Rainbow, here's the dimensions. Rainbow will put these in the chat. It is 13 by 13 by 15.75, and you wipe it with a damp cloth. But just think how much you could display in here. Maybe you fill it up with 2 tiers of sandwiches. Maybe you use it for decorative purposes only, and you put some beautiful pine cones in it. At Christmas, I think it'd be gorgeous with all those extra ornaments that just wouldn't fit on the tree. Or maybe you just dump out peppermints into it and everybody can take a peppermint. Or if you want to use it year round, wouldn't this be great to hold your K cups in? I think this would be awesome for K cups in your kitchen. Or maybe it's your fruit stand. So, and you put your big bananas on the bottom and your grapefruits, and maybe your peaches and pears and more dainty stuff goes in the top. And look, even the top finial is a cute little butterfly. Rainbow, are you bidding or are you just announcing? Kitty says you could even make an arrangement. You could. I'm sorry that I can't quite get the whole thing in the camera. That's why I don't normally sell big, glorious things. I usually sell small things for small prices. But this was just so pretty. Okay, any interest? I gotta confess that when Kitty came up with this guess the birthday game, I really thought the punchline was going to be, and today's my birthday. But I was so wrong when she revealed that it was August. I was really expecting that to be the punchline. I'm sorry, I said Kitty and I meant Patty. When Patty came up with the game, I was expecting that to be the punchline. That was so wrong. Okay, well, we will pass on this beauty then. Once again, here's the tag, here's the inscription. Okay, we move this aside. Now, sometimes it's hard to tell if it was the price you didn't like, or the item you didn't like, or the brand you didn't like. So, I'm going to try one more Dolly Parton item, and then I will see if it's Dolly that might not be to your liking. This is a metal cup basket. So it's made of this kind of golden-ish, well, really more bronze because it's not that showy type of gold. It's like an antiqued bronze kind of gold. And you'll see over here, it has a butterfly. Oh, Rainbow, this is $7 starting bid. On the bottom, it has feet, and on the bottom, it's signed, both with her name and with a cute little butterfly. And let me see if there's the dimensions. Yes, here's the dimensions. It is 8.6 by 6.9 by 5.9. So if you need a cute way to store things, I got to tell you, I love storage items because you have a pile of stuff on a counter or on a desk. People say, "Oh, why can't you get organized?" But yet you just throw that pile into a basket or into a bin, and people are like, "Oh, you're so organized." And all you did was put your pile in something. It's still the same pile. It's just in a container. It that just amazes me. But I will say this, that piles can fall or roll off a counter or end table or desk. When it's in something, then it either doesn't fall off or the whole container falls off. So I will say that. Okay, any interest? Oh, Patty's got a great idea. Rolled hand towels. Yes, it would look like it was a whole cup of little rosettes. That was so pretty. I love that idea. Patty's got such great ideas. Okay, last call. If there's interest, that's okay. Oh, and Kitty's got a great idea that you use it for K cups. Absolutely. Because it does look like a cup, so that totally makes sense. Or for all your little boxes of the pinks and blues and yellow sweeteners. Okay, well, I'm going to move this aside then. Next, here's a pretty piece of home decor. It says, look at your Sorry about that. Let's try again. When you look at your life, the greatest happinesses are family happinesses. And that's a quote from Dr. Joyce Brothers. There's a beautiful pink hydrangea. Oops, let me turn the light off so there's not as much of a glare. Well, there's still some glare from the lighting in the room, but so we're gonna start this at just $4. And let me show you the back. Well, first of all, you'll see it's really thick wood. And then on the back, underneath this little protector is the hanger. But I left the protector on it so that it doesn't snag anything in shipping. So $4. Oh, and let me measure this for y'all. Okay, so the measurement 8.5 by 8.5. Any interest in this beautiful floral home decor all about family and happiness? And at the top of the hour, we'll have another $1 round. Okay, we're going to pass on this one then. All right, next I have some padded, really soft bath mats. These are going to be $8 for choice. So let me show you the tags first because they're new with tags. Now they say kids, but I would totally use at least the first two myself. These are soft and absorbent. They measure 18 by 28. Here is the back. You'll see it's skid. And I'm not sure if y'all can see how it's raised and padded. Okay, let's see if I can boost my camera up so we can look better. All right. So this first one we're going to call the butterfly one. You'll see there's butterflies and some rainbows and some clouds. Pretty pretty. $8 for choice. Look at these sweet little mermaids. Adorable. Because after all, a bath is kind of like going under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Bum 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 under the sea. Okay, so you get to kind of be like a mermaid getting in and out of the bath. That makes total sense to me. All right, and the last choice for the astronauts. Look at these astronauts, rockets, planets. So, three choices. I only have one of each. Brand new with tag. $8 for choice. Any interest in a nice, soft, absorbent, padded bath mat? And these are the little grippers on the back. So we have astronaut, mermaid, and butterfly as choices. Doesn't have to be for kids. Anybody can like astronauts or butterflies or mermaids. Okay, well, I'll show them to you as I'm clearing them away again. This one was the astronaut. This cute trio were mermaids. And I love that their hair are different colors than their tails as well. Because you got purple with green, pink with yellow, green with purple on that side. And then lastly, here's the butterfly rain man, the clouds one. Okay, let's do a couple of things that are more affordable. Okay, I've got an entire set of hair clips. Now, I thought of doing these and selling them for $1 each, and then I thought, there might be a little small. I'm just going to sell the whole package. If anybody wants the entire package, $5. $5. fun colors to go with lots of different outfits. And with it being $5, you'll get a bonus buy. So that's another great reason about buying them as a set. Because the individual $1 stuff, even if you buy five, it doesn't get you a bonus buy. But a singular purchase of $5 or more does. Okay, so 6-pack of brand new sealed hair clips. Great fun colors. And one of the things I like about these is some of the hair clips are so big, unless you just have really thick hair, it's hard to have enough hair to fill them up. So I find myself using kind of medium, modest size more than any other size. Okay, any interest on these? All right, next I have bookmarks that are shaped like angels. $3 starting bid. Okay, so they are silver. But not only are they silver, but they have a beautiful tassel on them. So these can mark a place in your Bible, they can mark a place in a hymnal, in your journal, in the novel you're reading, um, in your data planner, absolutely any place. These are also a great gift. You might could somehow even turn these into a Christmas ornament. And look at the beautiful shine, sparkle. Also, look at the beautiful cutouts, too. These are so elaborately constructed. The skirt really looks like a skirt, highly reflective. The wings literally look like wings because of the design cut into them. So just $3. If you're giving somebody a book or calendar or journal, how fun to place this inside as a little bonus gift for them just to find when they start reading it. This would also be a great gift if you're just sending somebody a card because this is flat. So you could put this in a card. Or if you wanted to gift this to somebody, I could just charge you the, what's it, 70, 72 cents, whatever a stamp costs. And it would be an inexpensive shipping to ship out to somebody, even somebody who doesn't have a box going, because I could put this in just a regular envelope. All right, last call on this then, if there's no interest. Okay, we're going to pass on it then. Next, I have something brand new that I've never sold before. I don't exactly understand what it is, but it's some kind of pretty shiny, kind of a cord like, or rope, or yarn, or something. Melissa, sweetie, you chime in if you know. Here it is in gold and a little green or teal. The first one was light blue with purple, and it is in kind of a platinum with a little sage green in it. So it was so pretty. I got it in three colors for y'all because I thought, they're going to have some pretty interesting idea or craft for it. So you just get tons of yards in it, or feet in it, or furlongs. I don't know. Lots of quantity. $3.
It's in yards. Looks like a rope, but it also could be just a cord. You could use it for like macrame.
Okay. I didn't know that rope came like shiny and pretty.
Yeah, they have
With
like
that friction.
yeah, some of it is.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, while people are bidding on this, Melissa, I'm going to make you big and you can talk about your cat and do the cat name. And I'll give you a minute or two. And then after, we'll see if there's any bids. And then we'll go to the next $1 round. How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back.
So yes, this at my house we have quite a few stray cats that have been living wild, and I already adopted one. Well, he adopted us, but then this one showed up, and he has been hanging around, hanging around. We've been feeding him on the porch, but then all of a sudden, now that it's gotten colder, he decided he wanted to come in. So we now have two cats, but we don't know what to name them. So I was wondering if you guys had any ideas. I do like some of them. I like Sylvester. I definitely like Ozzy. I can't go with Bandit because I had two black and white cats before, and one was named Bandit, and he was.
Okay, I'm back with the items for the next $1 round. Did y'all decide? Oh no, did Melissa leave? You can't leave when I go to get the dollar items. And did you take my audience with you?
I got kicked off for some reason.
Oh no. See, this is why I'm scared to ever get up and go get anything.
I was just sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden, I was kicked out.
Oh no.
It's been kind of windy here, so it could be my internet could have went out for a moment. We've been having some crazy, crazy weather. So I see Patty put Panda and Oreo. They're fun names.
Hi,
Oh,
Terry. Now, Terry, Rainbow's going to take your comment out. Don't let that hurt your feelings. We just don't use any real names here. We use the name of everybody's screen name. So I'm Belle, and my co host is Melissa, and my moderator is Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles. So I hope you understand. But everybody, welcome Terry Bear. Terry and Nana are friends, and Terry was kind enough to buy for me when I was on another auction. He's all the way in the Netherlands. But he bought some of those towels that y'all love so much. He loved them too. So everybody say hi to Mr. Terry. Now, Mr. Terry is not Kitty's husband, Terry. It's a different Terry. Kitty will tell you in the chat. That's not her husband, Terry. It's a different Terry. Her Terry is more like biker Terry. And this is Terry Beer. There we go. Thanks for calling me Belle. I appreciate that, Mr. Terry. Okay. Any interest in these shiny, fabulous, really pretty quartz that have so much material on them? Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Terry. I appreciate that. And we've got a question from Janice. Are they both boys?
Yes. Yes, there will be no kittens here. I have
Okay.
enough with the
Well,
stray cats coming in.
all right. Well, I guess Melissa needs a little bit more time to think about it. So we will continue this discussion tomorrow. What do you say, Melissa? All right. Let me clear these away. And Melissa, are you ready to see the next $1 opportunity since it's top of the hour?
Yes, it's time for
Okay.
Belle's Bargain Bonanza.
Yes.
For every
All right. Now, you might be able to explain these better than I can. These are laser cut craft words. Now, I don't really know what that means. And you get multiples in here. Do y'all see how many you get? Um, do you have
it's
anything to
how they cut
say?
out. Yeah, they use a laser cutter to cut them out so that it's like a computer with a little laser that'll cut them out. It gives you much smoother edges than like a saw would. So the edges would be
And
nice and smooth.
so, are these for journals? Are these frames for decor, for wreaths?
For
Help me understand what these are for.
people generally put them on signs when they're
Okay.
making, home decor signs.
So you get three in each package. So here's the first one. It says amazing. This one says happy birthday. Oh, can you put them on cards if you make your own cards?
Oh, sure. Yes, definitely.
Okay. Oh, this would be great for cheerleaders and team spirit. We're getting close to homecoming. Some schools may have even already had their homecoming. So we'll put spirit out here. Let me back up my camera so we can show more. Okay, next one says memory. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. Not a I'm sorry. Okay, so memory.
Yeah, these would be really good for scrapbooking.
Aw, this one says cherish. For cherishing the memories. Oh, you could use cherish and memory together. Hopefully, this is getting somebody thinking about something they could make for somebody they love. Imagine. I can only imagine what my eyes would do. Oh, forever, forever worship you. And forever.
Janice says junk booking,
Oh, oh,
and Patty would like to know how large they are. She said it's hard to tell.
okay. Let's see. Does it say? Let's see. Um, I tell you what, I will put them all out there and then I'll measure the one that you're interested in because as you can see, Be Mine is not going to be as big as some of the others. So let me use these two as an example. So Be Mine, it seems like it's smaller than Celebrate, but it's looking like they're about 4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. And of course, you get 3 in each one. So here's Celebrate, here's Be Mine. Let's see if I have anything else different. Some of these I have multiples, some of these I don't. Aw, and says hugs. So sweet. Hi, Katie Marie. Aw, this one says trust. One of my favorite Bible verses is trust the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Oh, this one says explore. This one has kind of a wood grain to it. I'm not sure if that's coming through. It has kind of a wood grain to it.
Yeah, that one, you can see it.
Okay, do we have any interest?
Not yet.
Would probably be really cute for Valentine's, and you it takes some time to make stuff, so might be good to get that one if you're thinking of making something. Oh, here's a different one. This one says inspire. So we could all use some inspiration. Oops, oops, oops. Any interest? Here's another different one. This one says family. Just $1. If not, we can pass on these. Oh, I'm sorry you had to step away, but thank you for coming back. I'm not sure if you heard my announcement about the pop up sale that I'm trying to work out for Thursday. It's going to be a whole stationery sale. I know that you especially love stationery, so I wanted to make sure you knew about it. Okay, last call on these. I never tend to do very well with the crafty stuff. I don't know why I keep trying to sell it. I always end up stuck with it. Okay, we're going to pass on these then. And they will be available on the replay. And some of these I have multiples, some of these I don't. We will get back to the auction. Oops. Okay. Next, let me show you a couple of other wallets. Okay, if you like flowers and you like smiley faces, here's the first one. If you like a checkerboard and flowers, this one's kind of got that groovy vibe to it. And if you like just a simple, a solid color, I've got that one. And I've got the solid black, but I don't know if it's going to show. The zipper has a little bit of tie-dyed color. How cool is that? So these are going to be $8 for choice. And see how even when you unzip it, it still has the cool tie-dyed coloring in the zipper. And so here's the inside. Pretty sure they look alike on the inside, but I'm going to check to make sure. Yeah. And just because you're using a black purse in the winter doesn't mean you can't have a fun wallet inside. These would all go so well inside a black purse. For a little pop of color, a pop of whimsy. $8. I think we're going to try to pop up at about 7 Central. But as we keep talking about it and planning about it, and Haley will be working on the thumbnail, we'll know more when we get closer to Thursday. So right now, I'm still trying to, get the finishing touches on what food and kitchen items to show tomorrow. Because tomorrow the auction's starting at 3 rather than 2, so that more people can attend and less people are late. And then, of course, the fabulous auction Monday night at 7 with Jane. Okay, last call on these wallets. All right, next, I've got a big set. And when I say big, I mean big. This is a set of 18 nail polishes. These are by Disney's Frozen. And let me see if I can kind of show you close up. You can kind of see them through the pretty little windows. I'm going to start this gift set at $10. So you're going to get 18 plus the nail polish set. Let me see if it details it back here somewhere. I'm sure it does. Okay, so does it list more? So it's the nail polishes and that whole set. And apparently it's got a nail file in it too. Okay, so you get a box of gemstones as well as the polishes and a nail file. Oops, it starts wanting to come out. Well, actually, if it came out, you could see it better. Look how much better you can see it when this little part comes out. That's funny. Oops, I got a glare. All right, so you get 18 polishes plus the nail gemstones and a little nail file, all for $10. That's not even $1 a nail polish bottle. Okay, last call. All right, let me move it aside. Okay, next I want to show you a cool package opener, or it could be a keychain. So this is what it looks like. Just kind of nondescript. This is going to be $3, like a keychain's for. But when you twist it open, here's your package opener. And it could even be a self defense mechanism, if worse came to worse and you were in a scary situation. But it's a package opener, and it's got a big hard cover on it so you don't ever accidentally hurt yourself. But this way, it can be on your keychain, because I don't know if y'all have ever tried to open a package with a key. You can actually break the key off, opening packages with keys. So this can just be on your key ring, and it just looks kind of nondescript. Also, I've got this one. This one's in a silver tone, but this is not a package opener. When you screw it off, it's a super tiny little screwdriver, like for children's toys or eyeglasses. And this end is a different type of screwdriver because there are different tips on them. So this way you have both types. So these could be for you, these could be a guy gift. Any interest in either of these specialty keychains, either as a package or as a double-sided screwdriver? Yes, Katie, a stocking stuffer, absolutely. All right, we can pass on these if there's no interest. Y'all can always let me know what you want to see, and if I don't have it handy, I will go get it since Melissa is here to help me tonight. Well, how about a little bit more jewelry? I started the show with some charms and pendants. Let's look at some necklaces or bracelets. All right, let me back up the camera. This is going to be a necklace and bracelet set. So it's got a beautiful blue stone in there. And you'll notice even the bail has crystals and a stone on it. Here's the back. It's a nice modest size where you can definitely tell you got a sparkly necklace on, but it's not like ridiculous and big and garish. It's got a lobster claw clasp with an extender, and look at these beautiful matching earrings. Even just the earrings are gorgeous. This is going to be just $10 for the set. Let me pull this up here so you can see how pretty the earrings look together. So $10 for the set. Pendant on necklace and the earrings, which have post backs. Nice, beautiful dark blue. $10 for it all. And remember, with a $10 purchase, that would give you a Belle's bonus buy as well. Aw, thank you, Kitty. And you know, it might be that you're supposed to wear them this way. I never know with earrings which supposed to be up and which side is supposed to be down. I guess when you don't have pierced ears, you just don't learn those things. All right, last call on this for 10, and it'll be available on the replay. Okay, next, these earrings are going to be $5. And these are beautiful hearts with a purple stone, probably a little amethyst in the center. They've got a butterfly next to the heart. They're on shepherd's hooks. $5. And Kitty says she would wear them point down. Okay. Looking for $5 for this beautiful set of earrings. Which would also get you a bonus buy opportunity. So if you like hearts, if you like butterflies, could be a beautiful gift for Valentine's. I love that the center stone is also in the shape of a heart and a heart. Just like look at the butterflies, it's little mama and baby, or Mr. and Mrs. Okay, we can pass on these two. All right, next, let's see if anybody likes owls. These owls are beautiful. There is, I don't know if y'all can tell, but a moonstone in the belly. And then you've got lots of beautiful blue rhinestones on them as well. But wait, that's not all. I also have the matching necklace. So here's the beautiful matching necklace. So once again, for $10, you're going to get the necklace and the earrings. Well, I should say pendant on necklace and matching earrings. So if you like owls, or you could even separate this into two gifts. I almost started to keep the necklace and sell the earrings, but I thought, no, I can't break up the set. For those of y'all who don't know, I just don't have pierced ears, so that's why. Okay, we're gonna pass on this. Dollars. I've got this kids fidget spinner ring. So it's just a little for a kid, and they can spin, spin, spin it. Here's the back. You'll see it's expandable, so it's going to fit anybody. Might even fit an adult. It's got a sweet little butterfly, and you can see that's how it spins. So $2 for a little spinner ring. So many kids like to fidget these days. I'll do a few more, but if we keep having passes, then we may just end it for tonight since we'll need time to get ready for tomorrow. So if there are things you'd like to see, make sure you let me know. Okay, any interest on the fidget spinner? I thought that was such a great innovation. Don't have to carry your puppet, can just spin the ring that you're wearing. That just seemed to me like such a great convenience. Okay, next I want to show you a um, organizational device. Let me back my camera up. Any wax melts. I will show some on Monday. I don't have any that I can get to right now, but I will, Melissa will make a note and I will show some on Monday. That's a great suggestion. Okay, these are going to be $5 for choice. These look like drawers, but they are divided containers. These are great for separating jewelry. Or you could use this in your drawers or your cabinets. You could use them in bathrooms or your office. So one is black with white, one is white with black. They've got the same internal setup, and they also have this beautiful lining. Kind of reminds me the way Vera has one look on the outside and one look on the inside. They did that same thing with these. And of course, you could stack a bunch of these up. Did I lose
Bless you.
Melissa? I haven't heard her say. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. I hadn't
And
heard you say anything in like an hour. I'm like, are you still
Katie
here?
Marie would like the blue angel pendant that you showed earlier.
The Blue Angel pendant. Do you have that on your list?
Yeah,
from your
the
bargains. As long as you have a picture of it, we'll be able to find it. I'm
okay.
trying to remember. I don't remember it.
It was
So,
the real gemstones, the real gemstone ones that you had, the angels.
oh, that were $3, and it was so
Yes,
light. Yes,
yeah.
yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, and you didn't give a starting bid on these.
Oh, $5. And if y'all want to see more, okay, here it is. Look how beautifully
Yeah.
carved this is. This is gorgeous. Okay, here it is, and it's going to Katie. Took me a second to remember which ones. I just show so much. I don't take it personally. Oh, okay, Patty's in for 5. Anybody want to bid it up? Now, I want to let y'all know I have 3 of the white exterior with the black interior, and I only have 1 of the black interior with black exterior with the white interior, if that makes sense. Because I know sometimes people want to get all the same color. Sometimes they purposely want different colors so that they're alternating if they're planning to stack them up. And you can put a little sign or label in here. That's what this is for. So that you can label that this is my sterling, or this is my stones, or, this belongs to, this particular child or that particular child if you're blessed with a bunch of children. Or this was mom's, this was granny's. Okay, we are sold to Patty. So let's see which color and what quantities. Once again, I have 3 of this one and just 1 of this one. But I love containers with dividers. They just really help to keep everything organized. Oh, she's going to take all 4. 1, 2, 3, and okay. Look how nice, and they're all stacked up. All right. All right. Well, I'm so about. Well, since we had interest in stones,
Well, hold on.
let's look
She
at
gets her
a few others.
she gets her
Okay.
bonus by
Oh yes, 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 yes. And she'll get 4 bonus spies.
4 bonus
4 bonus
buys.
spies. All right. Well,
She gets
let's start figuring out. And y'all feel free to root Patty on. Y'all try to help Patty choose. Patty's not shy, so she won't feel pressured. I'm sure she'd love the help. She'd love y'all rooting her on. Okay, bonus spies. So, Melissa, you keep up so that we do each of the four. So let's see. Is she starting with dollar ones, $5 ones? Or she could also pick anything that's already been shown. You know, she did pick a lantern. You never know. She might want a second so that she has a pair, or even three so that she could do them going down a mantle or a table. So you can also pick from things from earlier in the sale.
She's going to go with a $3 choice.
Okay. All right. The first is going to be this says a three-piece ledge shelf, but I have to tell you that it's actually two pieces, which is why I'm reducing it to just $3. But if you have pretties and collectibles you want to show off, this is a great way to do it. It's got a little lip on the front so they don't fall off. So this is going to be your first $3 opportunity. Your second $3 opportunity is going to be this beautiful glass bracelet. It's glass, so it's heavy. It has this pretty little butterfly. It's also got this pretty little dangle. This glass is so gorgeous. But I do have to warn you, glass is heavy. So and it is stretch. So these are your two opportunities. The bracelet or a set of two ledges. Or you could choose both, or you could choose pass. All of them are one and done. So once they're chosen, I am out of them. Okay, she's going to pass. All right, for her second opportunity, is she going with more three? We're going to try a five. Help me keep this going, Melissa. Melissa, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, for your second opportunity, Patty, is it going to be a $3 opportunity or a $5 opportunity? Oh, it's okay. People look forward to seeing what everybody picks, but I can move it along quicker. Just let me know $3 or $5 opportunity, and I'll kick it into high speed. I promise. Because I still have some brooches, some wallets, some fall decor. Um, what else do I have?
She said a $5 choice.
Okay. All right. At the $5 level, I have these triple stack pumpkins. They were originally $14.99. They're going to be one of the $5 opportunities. Another one of the $5 opportunities. Let me show you these cute little backpacks. I've got these gorgeous, no, you move over. These gorgeous backpacks with hot pink. They're new. They're adjustable. It's got an opening right here and another opening right here. I have two of these backpacks available. Brand new, tons of space. So And it doesn't hurt my feelings if y'all pass. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So this one's one and done, and this one I have two.
She's going to pass on these, but then she's going to do a $3 choice for her next one.
Okay. And y'all keep in mind that anybody who comes after her can pick one of these. Okay, for the $3 opportunity, I have this little brooch that looks like a red dress, or I have this little brooch that looks like a cameo. Dress 10, cameo brooch. Did she pass on this one or she passed on the last one? Oh, she's going
Nope.
to take the cameo.
She's
Okay, here's a cameo. All right, 3 or 5 next. Are you keeping up for me on how many?
Yep, this is the last one, and she's taking a $3 choice.
Okay. Well, the next choice will be this cat on a broom, or will be these angel wings, and the angel wings have a little articulated pendant. So here are the two opportunities. I do have multiples of the cat on the broom in case anybody else wants to pick it. And if y'all would like to see brooches for sale, let me know. I can always bring out some brooches.
She would like the cat.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I tell you what, let's just do that. Let the tray and we will do some brooches. All right, these brooches are going to be $7. Okay, let me show you what I have. First one is this beautiful red high heel new sealed brooch. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Oh, look, Nana says Bandit sweeps in on his broom. Oh, I love that. Okay, next we've got this beautiful blue one. Look at these gorgeous stones. Marquee cut. $7 for choice.
Kathy D, if you make a $5 purchase, or more, you get a bonus buy.
And also super chats as well. Here's a beautiful bird. Look at that gorgeous purple stone. Beautiful enamel here too. Here is a flying creature, maybe a dragon. Look at the beautiful AB crystals in the tail. Beautiful enamel on the wings. Could definitely work for a guy. This one could also work for a man or a woman. Look at this tiger. Wow! I could totally see this on the lapel of a black suit. Next, here's a cameo, but this one has some bling and an articulated dangle down here. For the music lovers, look at this beautiful treble clef with these gorgeous, sparkly, clear Austrian crystals. Put that one on A. And then, let's see, last but not least, this one is similar, but it's in a sparkly silver. So $7 for choice. Oh, yep, Kitty likes her pink. Although I think I have sold her things in a few other colors as well. She can be equal opportunity sometimes. Okay, anybody for any of these brooches? The bonus buys are for a $5 purchase or $5 super chat or more. But once somebody has passed, if the person who gets the next bonus buy wants to pick something previously, they can. Melissa, am I saying it where it makes sense? So, for instance, if somebody bought one of these brooches, because it's over $5, we would sell it and congratulate them, and then say, "Would you like a bonus buy for 5 or 3?" And they could just directly say, "Oh, I've already seen what I'd like. I'd like to get the bonus buy previously offered," and then just tell us what it is. That'll always move it along quicker because we've already seen it and we know what it looks like, and quick, 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 easy peasy. And some things I have multiples of. Like, for instance, the lanterns I had multiples of, or I have multiples of some of the cameos. Okay, last call on these brooches. Any interest? Melissa, did I lose you?
No, I'm here. You
Okay,
explained it right.
all right. I might have to make some rules where co-hosting requires talking every so many minutes. I keep losing Melissa, but she's just trying to let me be able to talk and show the products. Okay, I'm going to move these aside and let me give you a few other options if these weren't of interest. So we'll keep the price at $7. And then if y'all aren't interested in brooches, we can do something else. Okay, so next, look at the beautiful shades of pink and purple in this one. So pretty. I'm going to put this one on a. Then I've got this lovely one. The other day I was debating whether it was a scorpion or a lobster or a crawfish, but I finally just decided it's pretty. Here is a beautiful snake, and look at those gorgeous green gemstones and green eyes. Oh, Terry apparently just met our favorite teenager, Shelby. Shelby, say hi to Mr. Terry. Next, I've got this cute little poodle. Here's a sweet little owl, also in green. If you like big brooches, if you like big brooches and you cannot lie, here's a big one in green. Be gorgeous for Christmas or St. Patrick's Day. Here's a demure little hat with lots of different colors. Well, the reason we do it this way is if um, everybody got to buy after the bonus person was done, then nobody would buy the more expensive items to get a bonus. Does that make sense? So, because having a bargain auction so many times, when we're totaling out for the night, we're like $1 on this, $2 on that, $3 on that. I have a hard time selling any of the items over dollars. So when I designed this system, I thought, how can I get more people to buy items that are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10? I thought, well, I will reward those buyers of the more expensive items with a bonus opportunity. And so the items that were more expensive that didn't sell, I'll then take a $10 item and reduce it to 5, or a $5 or $6 item and reduce it to 3. So because I have such a hard time at my bargain priced auction selling anything that's 5 or above, therefore that's why I designed this little bonus opportunity to help me in selling the more elite items and to reward those people who were willing to buy things that cost a little bit more. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yes, it does,
Okay,
Belle.
and all right. And the last item is this black and white enamel dog. And this is a really heavy one. Let me see if I can show you the side. It's a really thick molded one as well. So this one is not thin. Oh, it's okay. Now that I think about it, I usually pin the explanation, and I got to talking to Melissa before the show, and I didn't do that this time. So that's on me, Kathy. It's okay.
And Belle, can you pull up my picture quick? Terry
Yes.
Bear was late, so he's a kitty cat lover and he'd like to see the picture. I'm trying to get a name for him. He's my new kitty. So tomorrow I'm going to pick one. So we're just pulling out names. So if you have any ideas, thank you.
Well, maybe I should have been showing kitty brooches then. All right, last call on these brooches. Okay, well, I'll just move these to the side. These may not, it may not be a brooch crowd tonight, but I will show one last cat brooch since there seems to be some cat interest, thanks to Melissa and the cat that adopted her. Let me show you this brooch. This will also be $7. This one is made with prismatic stones. Look how from different angles, sometimes it looks blue, sometimes it looks pink, sometimes it looks lavender. I love the prismatic nature of the stones in this cat. Oh, Melissa, we're back to naming your cat. So get out your list and add Dexter and Travis and Cord and Steve. Let us know when you've got all those additions to the list. Oh, it's okay, Kathy. You're just mighty fine. I need to re explain it to everybody. Oh, thank you, Nana. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. So that's one of the great things about these prismatic stones is they're going to show so many colors in the light and they're going to automatically go with what you're wearing. But also just look at the tail. We've got all of these paved Austrian crystals. Okay. Anybody for 7 for this really amazing cat? I'm surprised with Melissa being a moderator and an auction co host. Y'all aren't coming up with some auction names so that it can be an auction cat. Just saying. Okay, we're going to pass on this. And I see we're at the top of the hour. So, Melissa, tell everybody what that means.
It's time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza, where everything starts at $1.
Okay. Now, I tried to put some little signs on these because I saw a fancier, more expensive seller do this. I don't know if it's exactly going to work, but these are liquid lip colors, and she put little signs on them with numbers. Now, she's so fancy that she had 3-digit numbers. This is just 4 because I'm not that fancy, but I'm trying, y'all. And oh, and these used to be 3.75, and that was the sale price. But these are just $1. This is number 2. This one we're gonna call number 1. I thought just once I'd try to cut out these little signs and see if y'all somehow liked me better. We'll see. Maybe I need to move them here. But I'll also add a couple few that don't have signs. This one's a little bigger. Here's another one. I only got so far in the signs. And I'll be honest, I tried to cut out a calendar because that's just what I had on numbers. Okay. Oh, here's a few more to add. Lady Braven is suggesting barcode or scanner or Buster or Charlie. You're going to have a lot to think about tonight while y'all are curled up and trying to sleep and get ready for tomorrow's auction.
I'll be thinking about names all night.
Yep,
I
yep,
see
yep.
quite a few of them that I really like.
Well, maybe tomorrow you can tell us like the top three. So, but at least this time while you're thinking about names, you're not having contractions like when you were trying to name Sweet Tyler.
Yeah, true.
It's probably less painful this way. Did you come up with his name all along, or were you still debating we're going into labor?
No, we figured it out beforehand. We had a boy and a girl name picked out.
Oh, okay, nice. Anybody for any of these brand new sealed lip colors? Oh, and I think some of the names were covered up. You know what this is called? Liquid cat suit along the cat theme. Liquid cat suit. How funny is that?
That is funny.
So that was a close up of this number one. Okay, well, I'm thinking we might need to shut it down. We've had a pass for the last $2 rounds, and we've had mostly passes for the last hour or two. I've had such a great time visiting with everybody and the stories and naming the cat. Is there anything
Yeah.
else y'all want to see before we just shut it down tonight? You know, some nights are big sales and some nights are just kind of fun visits, and that's okay. So, anything else I might have handy? We will bring the wax melts on Monday.
Thank you everyone for giving me names. Tomorrow we'll decide on which one I'm going to go with.
Well, that'll be something fun to look forward to. We'll be starting at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And once again, I'm trying to put together a pop up of stationery items, of pens and fun shaped paper clips and post its and journals for Thursday. So I think Haley is working on the thumbnail probably tonight.
That's a good one, Patty. Trespass.
I don't know what that means. Like trespassing on somebody's property?
Yeah, he's trespassing in my house.
Oh,
Making himself at
oh,
home.
oh, oh.
He came right
See,
in and just hopped up on the chair.
that goes back to the sneaking in rather than
Yeah.
adopting you. You're trying to put those sweets on. Oh, Nana wants to toss out Peppy. Is
Yeah.
he Pepe or is
Pepe
he
La
more like,
Pew. Some good names.
okay, well, thank you all so much for coming to the sale and chatting. Thank you for the bidding and the buying as well. But just hanging out and talking and chatting and giving me that thumbs up is so great for the YouTube algorithm. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Mr. Terry, if you've ever wondered what American snacks are like, you'll get to see tomorrow, and you'll have to let us know if they're similar or different than Netherlands snacks. Haven't you wondered what they snack on in the Netherlands?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, well, thank you all again. Thank you to Rainbow for running the chat. Thank you to Melissa for co hosting. And also, thank you to all of the names in green who are my channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll see you tomorrow. And I say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul.